Hello everybody, this is Sammy, and I'm back with another tutorial on marking making. I already got my 3D model open, and if you haven't seen the first video, I suggest seeing the first video because I will not be going over where to install this or how to save DD3 or DDS files or anything like that. I will show packaging again because it's going to be slightly different from the first one, but definitely check out that first video. Okay. So I'm going to start off with discussing this really cool shading, 3D marking shading thing that, I don't remember how to pronounce her name, but Ferrari Bode made for making 3-channel pre-shaded markings. And I use it for every marking now. It's super easy. So when you download it, it's going to look like this on the side right here. And you're going to have these things called clipping masks, I believe. Yeah, clipping masks. And each one, let me put these on view. And each one of these is a shading. So this is the blue layer, green layer, and red layer. And they are, so it makes a 3-channel pre-shaded marking. So what you do is when you open it up and you want to start making your marking, you just click on this layer right here, right underneath the clipping masks. Get a brush. Let me get just a simple brown one. Oh, that's way too big. Okay, right there. And you just draw on here, and you can see that everything is becoming shaded automatically as you draw. It's as easy as that. And then you just save it like a normal DDS and package it as a 3-channel marking. Look at that. It even's got the face part. And there's separate packages for, or separate files that she made, and one is just for head markings and one of them is for the whole body like I use. If you're going to use the whole body one though, I suggest erasing the legs or editing it a little bit, because when you use it with the head marking and the whole body, the legs can get a little too pink when you're trying to get this pink, and it will cause your horse marking to have a very weird sunburn look on the finished horse. Let's just erase that. So that's basically that. I'm not going to go over it again. If you have any questions, you can ask me on Equus Community or on my YouTube channel in the comments. Anyway, so now I'm going to be going over this technique I do for marking, or for, what's the word? That I do for markings, that when I get a reference or I find a really good reference, and I can use that to take that marking off of it and put it directly onto this 3D model. And currently I'm working in 2K textures. Usually I work in 4K textures. This is 2K, but usually I work in 4K, which is 4096. But for tutorial purposes, I'm working in 2K because it'll make my system less laggy. Alright, so I'm going to be making this Tobiano marking. And how I do that is I'll show you. So first things first, select, well actually, we're not going to select it first. We're going to turn it into a black and white photo. That's fine. Ooh, we can do this too right away. Because we only want the marking anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we might as well make everything else black. But usually I just make it black and white and go from there. But this might be a little faster. Perfect. And now you go to contrast and you up the contrast. Or un-up it. Either way you want to do it. I think I'm actually good right away. I don't need to do that. And I don't I don't care if I get the head marking or not. Oh my gosh, I forgot this was so big. So I'm just gonna erase his head. Poor guy. And I don't want all this white. I only want the white of the marking. And this technique, you can do it with lower resolution. I don't need these legs. I can just fill those in myself later. But anyway, so you're going to want high resolution photos, because if you don't have high resolution photos, or at least very large photos, it's going to come out blurry at the end. You can always go and fix that yourself, which I do multiple times if it's very complicated marking. But if I don't have to, I won't. It's just a lot of time if I want to do this technique. It's just not worth it to, yeah. I'm rambling, sorry. It's just not worth it to clean it up if it's like super crazy marking and it's super blurry when you put it on there, and it's just going to take you more hours to clean it up than it is to just draw it by hand. I tried it once with a leopard Appaloosa marking once, and I can tell you right now, it took me so long to just clean it up, and it was ridiculous, and it wasn't worth the time that I could have took me just to draw it myself and erase the little spots. Anyway, so once you get to this part, you're going to go select color range, and you got to make sure that it's on this. So as you're clicking the colors, it will select everything you want. Now I'm just clicking wildly on here until I get everything I think. And oh, there it goes. Sorry, my Photoshop decided to freak out a little bit right there. So you see we have most of the white marking selected. And now we're going to copy it, and we're just going to paste it right here. Paste. Alright, so you see it's a little small, so that's why I said high resolution, because as you make it bigger, it won't blur out if it's higher resolution. So we're just going to kind of halfway line it up, because I'm going to show you a really awesome technique that will blow your mind. It blew my mind after Luke Teth told me about it. I didn't even know this was a thing. I've been just warping it like this, where you hold control and you warp it like that. And I can tell you right now, it never came out very good, but this is amazing. Oh, just wait, sorry. Okay. Puppet warp. This will be your friend when you do this kind of stuff, because it just, so it does this, and you can move around each individual giant layer, and I want it right there, and then you can move it just like this. So easy. And you just keep doing this until you get it where you want it. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about the legs, because I can always, legs are like the easiest things. But I want the body, and I don't want to get it too close to the edge, because it's going to distort on the edges here too. I just want the general shape. I do want that neck part right there. And then you just take this belly part, you move it around, and my phone is ringing, of course, and I have to answer it, so I'm going to pause the video real quick. Alright, sorry, my sister called because I was watching her kids today. But anyway, back to this marking. We're gonna fiddle around with this some more. Alright, that's good enough. I'm not gonna probably use this marking for anything right now, because I don't have any Campalinas or anything that need it currently. Alright, so it's good enough for now. I got it as close as I really want. And then you just click apply. And it's done. That's all you have to do. And then after that, you just click on the layer over here and click merge down. Now this will merge onto when I showed you how to use and draw with that, the pre-shading and stuff. It's going to merge onto the last layer you selected. So make sure you're selected on the layer you want to be selected on, or you want it to merge onto. Otherwise, you're going to have some problems. You just undo it right away, but if you forget, if you don't realize you did that, then you're going to have lots of problems. So we're just going to merge down. It's going to take a little bit. And then it kind of suctions onto there. And I don't know if I merged it onto the right layer after I just preached. No, I did. These aren't visible. There you go. And you can see how it merged onto there. And now you're going to have to go in and clean up the edges, though, still, because it's still going to have some rough edges and when you go into game with it. But look at that. It's so nice. See what I mean about it distorting here, though? And here? But overall, it looks really good. Now, I wish I could keep the edges the way that they were, but they're going to be too blurry when you get in game. So you're just going to go in, and you're going to clean it up with a brush. I have so many brushes, it's ridiculous. But I don't even know where to look for them. I have a few brushes. You could download most of my brushes that I made on Equus Community's Slack. Really great place to ask questions and find a bunch of people that are nerds just like you about making markings. See? Ugh, this is a terrible brush to use. Why am I still using it? Whatever. Oh, yeah, no. Not a good brush. Don't use that brush. I like using, I think this one. Yeah. Because it makes it still jagged and realistic. But yeah, so you just erase around. I'm not going to do it for this tutorial because that'll take me a few minutes and I don't got that kind of time and I don't think you want to watch me do it. If you do want to see me make a marking like I normally do from scratch, and you want to watch me do it, leave a comment or ask me and I will do some full-on make a marking kind of videos. But for tutorial purposes, I'm not going to go into that. So that's it. That's all you have to do. And I'm only going to do this side because I'm a little lazy and I don't feel like doing it for the tutorial. And so everything's already pre-colored, pre-shaded. See, now when you turn this off, it'll show you just what you merged onto there. But when you put these on, it changes it completely. So then you just save it like normal. You do that, file save as, and then DDS, I was right, save it into your whatever, wherever you put your DDS files. We're going to do tutorial marking 2 because this is the second one. Save. Now, I have this changed only for 4 channel markings, but you can save your 3 channels like this too. And this is the file type you want to save it as if you're going to do any kind of 4 channel markings, because this reads the alpha layer. If you save it in the default, like I did in the previous video, it won't do the alpha layer at all. It'll just be a mess, and you're going to hate yourself, and you're going to wonder what you did wrong, even though you did the alpha layer perfectly fine. You did the 4 channel marking just fine. So just save. But I'm going to show you real quick how to do a 4 channel marking. Now, everybody gets scared about these. And trust me, with Elsie Specter's little action she has on her website to do it. It's so easy. Now, I'm a little rusty on it because I don't make many 4-channel markings, but we're going to try it out. So I just make a new layer. This will be my alpha layer. And now I'm going to work with the color, let's do yellow. No. You know what? Let's just do white. White's a good color for markings. Alright, so I'm just going to make a smiley face on it because this isn't going to get used on a real horse and it doesn't need to be realistic. So, maybe not right there because it's not showing up. Okay, right here. We're going to have a nice little smiley face. Perfect. Okay, so when you have this layer done, you go to your actions, which is this button right here, and convert to alpha. Now, I don't remember. Okay, you click right here, and then you just click play. And we're going to name this alpha. Click OK. Done. It's going to be, that's it. That's all you have to do. And then when you go here, you'll see your layer, your alpha layer, right there. And that's it. It's so easy. And then you just click File, Save As. Save it as a DDES. Tutorial marking 2. Oh, well, tutorial 2, that works too. Click Save. Make sure it is ARGB8BPP interloped alpha. You want that. Don't touch anything else, only that. See, it's a drop-down menu like this. And you want that one. And then you click Save. It's going to take a little bit on my laptop. Alright, it's saved. So then, oh, this is my reference folder. Anyway, so then you go here and you get your blank packages and you just open up Elsie's. I accidentally double clicked on it instead of just opening up the program I actually needed. See? No, I don't want that. So then you open package. And I lied. I guess I am going to show you how to package again. But it's the same process as before. Just a nice little refresher to show you guys. Blank marking. 4-channel. Open. You're going to want that. Clone or fix. Create clone package. Include thumbnail. Rename. Tutorial 2. Click start. Save it where you want it. I'm going to put it in the CC Making junk file because that's where my DDES file is. Click save. Click OK. And then go back here. Open up this with this program, S3PE. Change the thumbnail. Oh, well, it's already tutorial marking. Oh, did I open up the wrong tutorial? Yeah, I did. There you go. Replace the thumbnail that has this on it. Click open. Replace this one. With tutorial 2. GD3, not that. I don't know why my thing is showing all of my files, but whatever. Open. Now, don't be confused by the fact that, oh, I forgot to save it black. Gosh darn it. Either way, I made a mistake, but when you save it as alpha, you're going to see just the alpha layer here. Don't panic. That's completely normal. I have to resave this, though, because I'm a dum-dum. But that's pretty much it. And then you open it in game. And I will show you... I can show you in game. I'm going to pause this video, though, right now. So I can fix this. And then I will be back in The Sims 3. And I'm back in Create a Pet with a lovely Campalina modeling for us today. And we're just, oops, not shape, coat. Oh my god. Things we do for virtual horses. Please just go to coat. Thank you. It's kind of funny. The saddle pad kind of matches its body. Alright. So now we're just going to find tutorial marking. And I'm going to show you what it looks like on the horse. No, not head. There we go. Oh, there's our smiley face. But yeah, see? Now when you edit the layer color, that's white. That's pink. Lighter pink. And then this could be whatever color you want. But that's the smiley face layer. And there you have it. A 4-channel marking. As simple as that. Sorry if I rambled a little bit throughout the whole video. I don't know how normal, regular YouTubers do it, but I'm not very good. I'm a rambler. And I do plan on making another tutorial video based on any questions or any other tips or ideas you want me to showcase. And I plan on making one about poses eventually. I'm not very confident in my poses, but I figured I would just follow the tutorial that Carmen Raymond has on her website. And just follow that and show you in video form the process, because sometimes people are it's easier to learn through videos instead of just being told on and reading and writing. Anyway, thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope this really helped you guys learn that 4-channel markings aren't that hard, and that it's really easy to rip markings off of coats of real horses. Anyway, thank you all. See you next time.